check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey, what's going on? So I'm here at the Broken Arrow trailhead. I'm just waiting for my sister to come out and just help me film a little bit of this trail. I aired down to about 18 psi. Yeah, so I'm not really much of a rock crawler, more overlanding. A little like bumpy, rocky roads and stuff. But this will definitely keep me on my toes. But I've seen other vehicles. They're not built like monster lifts and stuff. I've seen a stock uh Jeep JK do it. I found on YouTube. So even I think LX I've seen. But so it's giving me some kind of confidence. And I actually talked to one of the Sedona residents maybe 2 days ago. He actually has a AEV built Jeep straight from the factory, and he noticed that I had AEV parts, the bumpers and wheels and tires and stuff. And then we were talking, and I was telling him like, hey, I might not back out of Broken Arrow because yeah, I'm still kind of iffy on it. But he assured me that hey, like it should be easy, that my Jeep should be capable with it's a 2.5-inch lift, 35-inch tires. He said it should be no problem. So I'm taking his word for it, and rock area. So here's where I caught up to the white Tacoma that we saw earlier in the video. We were both trying to head up to a section of the trail called Chicken Point, but since this was my first time on Broken Arrow, I decided to follow the taco. Little did we know that we should have turned left at this intersection to get to Chicken Point. It was an honest mistake, and I was sad to miss out on this section, but it'll give me an excuse to come back to Sedona and do it all again. Missing out on Chicken Point wasn't all that bad, of course, since the trail has a lot more to offer. Here's another steep obstacle I needed to climb up on. For those that don't know, I'm running a 6-speed manual transmission. I set my transfer case to 4 low, but I was probably on 3rd gear here. As I was climbing up, the engine stalled. Crawling over rocks with the manual does take a different set of skills, so this was a learning experience for me, for sure. Here's another vantage point where I stalled on 4 low in 3rd gear. After putting it in first gear, I climbed over it with no problem. A month before the trip, I recently upgraded my tires from a 305/70 R17, which is about a 33.5-inch tall tire, to 35s. I didn't have any trail time to get used to the heavier tires and rotating mass. Both were BFG mud terrains, and I definitely felt the engine struggle a little on steep climbs if it wasn't up first gear. After Mushroom Rock, you'll hit a fun section of the trail. You'll be climbing up and down small rock obstacles and weaving your way through until you find your way to the infamous stairs in Broken Arrow. No, because I couldn't see. I know, I couldn't see the road. I was just trusting you knew what you were doing. You're just gonna see the road and then just remember where it turns when you're facing the side. As I was making my way through this section of the trail, I was feeling a little less anxious because I was able to tackle the obstacles so far without any difficulty. But I knew that the stairs would be the most difficult section of Broken Arrow. Coming up is where the trail leads me to the beginning of the stairs, which is the absolute highlight of Broken Arrow and the main reason why I drove the Jeep all the way to Arizona. I mentioned that I've seen stock high clearance 4x4s do this trail, but I do highly recommend that you also have skid plates. You'll find out in a moment why you would need them on your rig.
You gotta stay on it. Turn your wheel slightly left. Just like that. Nice. You got it. Keep coming. And go past me. Drive past me. Keep going.
I guess.
Nice.
And here's another vantage point of the stairs, but from the bottom.
You got it, you gotta stay on it.
And here's where I stalled on the trail a second time. I really didn't know what happened since I wasn't first gear. If you off-road with the manual, leave a comment below and let me know your advice for this situation.
You got it. Keep coming. And go past me. Drive past me. Keep going. Nice.
Here's bonus footage of hotdog.sd, and he's on Instagram if you want to check him out. He and his wife were kind enough to send video footage of me from the bottom after he went down the stairs. But he's making it look way easy, by the way. Even though I drive a Jeep, I love cool off-road vehicles no matter the make or model. He even gave me one of his patches for Toyota Rig San Diego. There's already a spot for it on my Molly visor organizer I picked up from Blue Ridge Overland. Well, after completing the stairs, I was basically home free because I was able to complete the hardest part of Broken Arrow, and I gained a lot of confidence in the capabilities of my Jeep doing more difficult obstacles. I usually take the Jeep out on overlanding trips, which for the most part are dirt roads to moderately technical trails, but I had so much fun here at Broken Arrow. I would love to come back to Sedona and do it all over again.
I'll go to the rock. That's the color.
A big thanks to Roxanne, who was my co-pilot and camera person on this trail today.
I got it.
Without her, it would have been way more dash cam footage. For those new to the channel, if you enjoy content like this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment below and let me know what other types of adventures you'd like to see here. I'll see you on the next one, where I go on a 50-mile off-road trail to set my eyes on the Grand Canyon.